how's it going? So today I can't even remember if it's day 58 or 59 of my 100-day challenge, but what I do know is that it is day 2 of my Unleash the Power Within Tony Robbins event. And I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but it is intense. Yesterday it went from 9:30 a.m. to 12:45 a.m. So it went for over 15 hours. We've got 4 days of that. We are on day 2. I've got a quick break. And so I just wanted to share some wisdom with you that I have learned. There has been so much. I have stretched myself. There has been crying. There has been laughing. There has been a lot of awesome things. But one thing that I want to share with you that I learned today is how to ask for help, and not just how to ask for help, but how to ask for help intelligently, right? Because we work so much better together. I am super independent and I have always had this mindset of doing things on my own and I can achieve things on my own. But the truth is that is a lie. We can do so much better things if we are creating, if we are learning from other people, and if we are working together, right? We can use each other's resources, we can learn from each other. And so it's important to ask for help, and it's important to acknowledge the importance of asking for help. So if you have a hard time asking for help in any area of your life, then pay attention to that. Try and think about maybe why that is. And here are 5 steps to help you ask for help for whatever it is that you want. So the first thing is ask specifically. Know exactly what you want. Know exactly the outcome that you want. So if you're just saying, hey, can you help me? Like, can you help me? How do I do this thing? Or I guess that's somewhat specific, but be very clear and very specific about what it is you're asking, especially because you are asking something from someone else that has a whole life going on. And so don't waste their time by just asking a general question, right? Ask specifically what it is you need. So that you know exactly what you want, because clarity is always key in any sort of success, but then also so that you're getting the answer that you want from this person and you're making it easier for them. The second thing is to ask someone who can help you. So it's not going to help if you ask your neighbor or if you ask your cousin who is not an expert in whatever the thing is that you need help, right? So you want to ask somebody who has success in that field or in that area, and not just someone who has success, but someone who has what you want. So whatever success means for you. So not just financial success, but maybe it is time freedom, or maybe they are able to travel more. Whatever it is in that area, ask somebody who has what you want. So model what you want after someone else, and the way to do after someone else, and the best way to do that is to ask that person how they did it. The third thing is to create value for the person that you're asking. So rather than just reaching out to somebody blindly and saying, hey, I've got this problem, can you help me? Slowing back and thinking, how can I add value? How can I be of service? I have found that if we come from that place of serving other people, of giving other people, our lives will be so much more valuable and so much more enriched. And I know in the beginning when you want to go, you just want to achieve that thing. You just want that help immediately. But long-term success comes from slowing down. It comes from offering whatever it is that you can give, even if it's just, hey, I would love to learn more about blah, blah, blah. Can I help you? Can I be of service to you in this area? Right? So not just taking, but giving, because it goes full circle. The more that you give, the more that will come to you. So switching your psychology about that and being giving focused. The fourth thing is ask with focused, congruent belief. So you have to believe in what you're asking. So if you're asking someone, even if you're just asking for a sale, if you don't believe that you are going to offer value, or if you don't believe in your product or thing, then that person isn't going to believe in it either, right? So you have to have that clarity. You have to have that belief, because it all starts with your belief. Your vision and your belief is going to be transferred, is going to be received from the belief that you have in your whatever it is that you are doing. The last thing is to ask until you get what you want. So be persistent, right? If the timing isn't right, then ask again or adjust, and maybe this person isn't the right person. Is there someone else you can ask? Is there something you can do to serve this person, and so that you can build that relationship, and then maybe eventually over time you will find that help that you need. But keep going, keep asking. Don't just because somebody says no, they can't help you, don't accept that. One of the differences between successful people and unsuccessful people is that successful people are relentless in their pursuit of what they want. And it all starts back with that first one. So it's kind of full circle, because it all starts with that first one, having clarity on what it is you want. So those are the 5 keys to asking for help. They are: ask specifically, ask someone who can help you, somebody that has what you want. Create value, so give more than you take. Ask with belief, believe in the thing that you're asking or the product that you have. And then ask until you get what you want. Keep asking, keep finding different ways of approaching, different ways of service. Keep asking until you get what you want. Be relentless. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for showing up. Remember to keep showing up for yourself regardless of where you are, because if you do, there is nowhere that you can go but up. Hopefully you will be able to realize that we can depend on each other, and it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to admit to yourself that you might not have all the answers. There are people that are so intelligent, that are so wise in the areas that you don't know about. All you have to do is ask, right? So have the courage to reach out to people to ask for help. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.